What's up, guys, and good morning. Hopefully my intro didn't just wake up Leo. We've spent a little bit of time trying to get him to take a nap this morning. He woke up pretty early and in the midst of making breakfast and getting ready for the day and waiting for Brandon to show up, he's actually fallen asleep. He's ready to take a nap. Allie is in here doing a little bit of work. I don't know if you guys caught our last episode, but let me just preface by saying, if you haven't seen it, you should probably go and watch it. It is a messy one. Let me just put it this way. We've had an issue with our septic tank for like 7, probably 8 months. I don't know. It's been a while. It started backing up before we even moved into the house. When we were just using Terry to drain into the septic tank, it started having problems. And I was like, well, maybe it's just because we're draining the black tank from Terry into the line and it's, you know, there's not enough water or power to like flush all this stuff through. Like maybe that's the issue. And every time it backs up, I have to go out into the snow, dig down to the septic tank, pull the lid off, run an auger up the line, unclog the line, drain the line. And last time in our previous video when this happened, we had like 2 inches of sewage in our basement, which is probably, besides a fire or an earthquake, is like one of the worst disasters that you can have because of sanitation.
A couple things that I think are important to note. We built our entire house ourselves except for the foundation and excavation, which we contracted out, and they did a great job, but we had some nerves when they were installing the septic system originally that we tried to talk through. We're not exactly sure if the install is causing the issue or if maybe there's a cracked pipe or something else is causing the issue. We don't want to place any blame until we know exactly what's going on, and to know what's going on, we need to dig up the line and figure out like something underneath the snow that's happening. The second thing is Trent used to be a drain cleaner, so he is very familiar with everything that it takes to clear lines, and also he's really diligent about not putting anything down the drainage system that isn't human waste or septic-friendly toilet paper. Literally anything. So I know that there aren't like big clogs that we've contributed to. So if that's the case, what could it be, right?
Yeah, I'm not trying to blame the guy that put the septic system in, but there was either a problem when it was installed or something that's out of anybody's control, like the ground settled or there was a rock on the pipe or something like that and it's broken the pipe or caused a belly. And we probably won't know until the snow melts and we can either send a camera in there, or we've already scheduled with Curtis to have him come up when the snow melts and dig it up and fix whatever the problem is. So that's, you know, gonna happen in the future. As for right now, we basically shop vacked all of the stuff out of the basement, and the stuff that was salvageable is on the deck and in the front yard, and we've got some giant fans that have dried out the entire basement. So today we're gonna be sanitizing the basement, moving everything back in, and then if we have a little bit of time, we're gonna try and get this cabinet door, which is actually right here, sanded, primed, painted, installed, get some cabinet pulls and some hooks installed in here, and our sunroom will finally be done. Well, still got some other painting in here to do, but I'm not gonna talk about that. The cabinets are gonna be done. So without further ado, we're gonna get to work.
Don't wake the baby.
I'm not gonna wake the baby. Come with me. All right, so since you guys were down here last, things have changed quite a bit. The fans have been going for basically 48 hours, completely drying out all of the green board and completely drying out all of the concrete. So now that everything is completely dry, we can actually take these fans back to Home Depot. Brandon and I are gonna pick up a couple of wire racks so that we can actually put some racks in here and put stuff on shelving so that things aren't just scattered all over the place. Things are like piled up against the walls. It'll give us a lot more space down here, and if we do have some crazy unfortunate event like this again, the water will just go under the rack instead of all over all of our belongings. So we got a new mop, and we got a new mop bucket, and we got a couple of like gallons of bleach, and Allie's gonna be mixing up some elixir in the mop bucket, and then she's gonna go ahead and do like a really good bleach disinfecting coat.
My only concern and question is now that everything is dry, you want me to get it wet all over again?
Yeah, with clean bleach water.
That's okay?
Yeah. I think. I don't know.
Okay. Well, you're the expert here.
I don't know. I've never done this part. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people in the comments that are saying we're doing this wrong, but as far as my intuition goes, you don't want anything to be wet because, like, you know, cold, wet, dark, mold. Anyway, so we've eliminated all of the moisture. The concrete is all very dry everywhere you can go. And now Allie's basically just going to do a nice mop session with bleach to disinfect everything that got wet. So if that's not good enough, then I don't know what is, because there's no disaster cleanup companies coming up here right now, and we can't just like wait a couple months. So we're gonna do this. I think it's gonna be good enough. Let's get to work. Do we want 7,500 pounds or 5,000 pounds? I think I'm gonna go with the 5,000 pound because it has 5 shelves, and the 7,500 pound has 3 shelves, and I don't think we're gonna get even close to 1,000 pounds. So we don't even need anything that strong. We just need something with lots of shelves. So I think that one's gonna do. Let's go. Oh my gosh. My hair is all over the place.
You need a hat.
I need a haircut. if summer's coming, then the beard's coming off, but if it keeps snowing, I gotta keep it, so make up your mind, winter.
Really happy that he's sleeping. I'm gonna try not to wake him up and get as much done as I can mopping the downstairs before he wakes up from his nap. I could have 5 minutes or I could have an hour. We'll see. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. This is called The Very Hungry Caterpillar. And it's one of the best books ever written, Leo. You're going to love it. Yes. In the light of the moon, a little egg lay on a leaf. One Sunday morning, the warm sun came up and pop! Out of the egg came a tiny and very hungry caterpillar.
Any luck?
Hello.
How you doing?
Oh, you know.
Oh, the mop's still in the box? I was afraid of this.
All right. Now that Trent is back from Home Depot, we are going to switch roles. He is going to take the baby. I am getting a ton of work done. I'm really excited to mop. And Trent is really excited to take over some daddy duties for a few minutes.
I'm gonna wear the baby while Allie mops the basement. We're gonna have a good day no matter what.
Let's do this. All right. Wish me luck.
Good luck, baby.
See ya. so good to be working. Even if it is cleaning up poop, it feels great to like get my heart rate up, to contribute a little bit, to like be part of the build again instead of just being on baby duty. I'm really grateful that we have a little bit of some flexibility in our lives and that Trent is willing to help out an equal share. He's a great dad and I'm really thankful for that. One other thing the Cleaning Queen preaches, if you haven't heard me talk about Go Clean Co on Instagram, go follow her. She will change the way you clean in every part of your life. One thing that she says is that you always want to make sure you have fresh cleaning solution, especially if you're mopping, because as soon as the water gets dirty, then what you're doing is just like, you're just smushing dirty water all over what you're trying to get clean. So it's important, even though it's annoying, to dump out and refill clean bleach solutions as often as you need to, because we're trying to get rid of the poop, not spread it all over the place.
All right, short little walk around our property, and Leo is a little bit more content. He's relaxed. As long as the scenery is changing, he's entertained. So I'm gonna try to keep moving and keep getting things done. I'm gonna try and organize this room and move some stuff out of the way, get some plastic down on the floor so that we can actually start doing some priming on this cabinet door, get it ready for paint. This better be done today. That's all I have to say. We've been struggling to cut crown, and any carpenter right now is just laughing, because you would think that like, oh, it's just a 45, or maybe it's like a 45 angle and a 45 bevel, and there's like these combinations. Well, there's like trigonometry. By doing some Google researching after making 7 wrong cuts, that it's supposed to be like 31.6 degree angle and 33.9 degree bevel.
Weird, why?
Who invented this? I don't know.
Strange.
Anyway.
All I remember from trigonometry is SOHCAHTOA.
I don't even know what that means.
Sine, cosine, tangent.
Oh. First shelf or shelving rack built down here. There's going to be a second one that's going to go right there, but this is going to give us a really, really huge amount of storage because there's 5 shelves on each rack. We're going to fill each shelf as full as we can with all of the construction stuff, all of the tools, all of our storage stuff that's down here, and hopefully by the time we're done, we'll have a big open space in the basement for, you know, yoga or riding the bike or something. I don't know, or more storage. Who knows? I have no idea. But we're going to fill these shelves up, and hopefully it's going to be organized and clean down here by the end of the day. That's the objective anyways. All right, our first couch. We can't get rid of this.
No.
It's like...
It's a dog couch.
It's an heirloom. It was family heirloom.
It was free.
It was a free couch off Craigslist, which everybody told us, don't do that.
Oh, I wouldn't trust that couch.
All kinds of stuff just went flying in the air. I think we're probably going to move a couple more things here, and I think we're going to call it a day.
Sounds good to me.
See you guys in the morning. What's up, guys? I wanted to take a minute out of today's video to let you guys know today's video is sponsored by Seed. Now, if you guys have been following us for a while, you probably know that a couple months ago I started taking Seed, which is a daily synbiotic. Taking Seed every morning has been great and made an incredible difference.
Seed is a new standard in probiotics. It's a synbiotic, a pre- and probiotic combination designed to support gastrointestinal function and whole body health. Their formula contains 24 clinically and scientifically studied broad-spectrum strains to support systemic health, and their 2-in-1 nested capsules ensure viability through your digestive tract.
Seed helps so much with digestive health. It keeps you regular. You know what I mean? I can feel the difference in my skin, my hair. I absolutely love Seed. And if you guys want to check out Seed, I highly recommend it. It's the springtime, it's a time of change. Well, I guess up here it's still, you know, snowing occasionally, but if you guys want to try something that's gonna make you feel great, right now they're actually doing a huge discount for our viewers. If you click the link in our description and you use code Trent Allie, you'll get 15% off your first whole month of their daily Synbiotic. I wanted to say thanks again to Seed for sponsoring today's video. We're gonna get back to work, and I hope you guys try out Seed. All right, guys, we are getting a little bit of a slow start today. The clock is slowly rolling into the mid-morning and it's overcast, so it doesn't feel like we're wasting too much of the day, but we are. Leo has been having some trouble sleeping. We think he's teething or something, so he's been up pretty much all night, which means we've been up pretty much all night. So while we're waiting for Brandon to show up so we can get started, we have a couple things to get organized off the deck from the things that came out of the basement. Then we're gonna try and finish the sunroom today. And mark my words, I'm not stopping today until it's done. But before we get started, I wanted to let you guys know my sister, Jilly G's Gluten Free, she made a cookbook. And she's selling this on Amazon. If you guys are gluten-free or you have somebody in your family that's gluten-free, or you wanna try to eat less flour or less gluten, or she even has actually pretty much all of her recipes are sugar-free as well. So if you're trying to cut back on your sugar, her recipes are a great source. And the book is extremely affordable. She has 127 recipes in this little book. You can get it in a Kindle, you can get it in a paperback, or you can get it in a hardcover. Now, I'm gonna leave a link in the description for you guys to go and check that out. If you're on the fence about it, go buy one. My sister would really appreciate it. She worked for months and months to develop this cookbook. So like I said, if you need gluten-free recipes, you know where to get it. Anyway, Brandon should be here in just a minute. I'm gonna go start getting things prepped. We're gonna get to work.
Snow is picking up. It was flurrying a little bit this morning, and now I can tell it's starting to actually snow. So I'm gonna try to organize our boot bags for our skis and clear off the deck before the snow comes down for real, because the temperature is dropping very quickly.
Also, there's not much paint left in here. Uh-oh. Makes me really worried. Got to do 2 coats on this huge door and all this crown. So either I've got the perfect amount of paint or I'm just short a little bit.
Oh boy.
All right, so I got the first coat of paint on the crown and this door right here. It is drying right now, and I think it's almost, yeah, it's probably about there. So I'm ready to flip this door over, do a coat of paint on the backside, and then that will be the first coat of paint. And then pretty soon I can actually do the second coat of paint on the crown, and we can get that installed, and then we do the second coat of paint on the door, and then we can, once that's dry, put the hinges on it and get it mounted.
I need your help.
With what?
Lika killed a bird.
No.
And she won't leave it alone.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm not gonna pick it up.
She's got a stick.
Yeah, because I told her to leave it 1,000 times.
What kind of bird?
Like a blue magpie.
She got it?
A blue jay.
No, it's not a blue jay. It's a magpie.
Okay.
I don't know if she got it out of midair, while it was flying, or if it was already dead. I don't know, but
they're not ground birds.
It's dead now. Lika is either part cat or part wilderness hunter. I don't know. She really loves the stuff out here, and I'm gonna say that was already dead when she found it. Especially since she just like basically had a clump of feathers. It wasn't the whole bird. But she was very excited, and she was very proud to bring it back and show us what she got. Are you so proud of yourself? Yeah.
All right, so we've got our 2 coats of paint on the crown. We still have to do a second coat of paint on the door because we've got to do both sides. So the crown is like just dry enough that we can actually start mounting it. So we're gonna go ahead and get this piece put up and then start trying to piece together our angles. And hopefully they all match up with our 31.6 and 33.9 or whatever they are.
I'm 100% confident.
100%. I missed.
Aww. It adds character, Trent. This house is full of character.
The character house. It's full of character and full of characters. This is like right below. That's all I have to do.
Alrighty.
You know, I'm really glad we had such a productive day yesterday because we got to like reorganize the basement and get all the stuff put back in before it snowed. It snowed for like 5 minutes today. That's all we've had thus far. Today there's been a lot of watching paint dry, but that's okay because I get to sit and eat cookies while I watch paint dry. And as soon as this next coat of paint is dry, on the actual cabinet door, we'll be able to drill the 4 spots for the hinges. And then we'll be able to mount the hinges, put on all 5 cabinet pulls, put on all 10 hooks, and we'll be done. Let me know what you guys think. Was the crown molding a good move? Kind of like makes it look a little bit finished. I think it actually turned out really good. Totally different vibe, I think, with the crown molding. Let me know in the comments what you guys think.
It goes round and round in circles, but I'm still on the ground. It's a dizzying day. I would give a lot to get away. It's getting real dark in here. Feels like I've been here 1,000 years. Could you bring some light to me? Or just sit beside me and never leave? I got the curtains up.
All right, you ready?
Okay, it's done.
This is full reveal, even a little clean.
Oh, wow. The hooks are perfect.
You like them?
Yeah, it looks really good. This is nice. Yeah, this is really nice. Soft close.
Everything except Leo's dresser.
Yeah, that's right. And we're gonna put hanging rods in here so we can hang some jackets and stuff. Probably 2 hanging rods.
I think so.
And honestly, it doesn't take up that much of the really beautiful tongue and groove accent wall. I don't know if you can get like a full shot of the room, but it looks really nice actually.
Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with how
Yeah.
it turned out.
Yeah, it came out really
Even
well.
if it is like Oscar the Grouch colored, I think it's...
It's Trent's colors.
I just like, we tried to get the same color as what was in Terry and did my best. It's not perfect, but
Could be better, could be worse.
neither of us are happy with the color.
I'm
So
happy with it.
I think overall it looks really sharp. It's just maybe that color will get old in like a week and then we'll leave it for 10 years. And that's just the way it's gonna be.
What a day, guys. Trent ended up running to the grocery store, grabbing some groceries for dinner before the storm gets too bad. It's not accumulating, but it's continuing to snow and the temperature is dropping. So the roads are just gonna continue to get icier and slicker. So he ran out and did that before it got super dark, and I cleaned up the entire house. I vacuumed and swept, The dishes are done. He brought back a bunch of groceries that are just now put away, and it's nice. Leo even slept for about 10 minutes. Now he's in his crib talking to himself, which is better than crying, so I'll take what I can get.
The snow is starting to come down again, and it's supposed to snow basically all weekend, and it's Friday, so we don't have anywhere to be. We don't have anything to do. We were gonna go camping this weekend,
Yeah.
but this storm decided to cause rain everywhere that we wanted to go.
You asked for snow. You got snow.
Yeah, right when I stopped wanting it. It's okay. Better late than never, I guess.
At least we got our septic system figured out and the basement fully cleaned and finished before the snowstorm pulled up.
Oh my
because
gosh.
This would have been a nightmare in the snow.
If I walked downstairs and found that sewage right now while it was snowing like this, I don't know what I would do.
Yeah.
I would probably just cry. I'd probably just lay down on the ground and cry. Anyway, I'm really excited. We've got all of our coats hung up in here. Yeah, it looks like 5 people live here.
It's just us.
It's just Allie and I. But I'm really excited with the way this turned out.
Yeah, me too.
I'd love to hear what you guys think in the comments. Also, if you guys have any tips for, preventing sewage backing up in our basement for the future, I'd love to hear your guys' input on that too.
Yeah.
If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you show us by giving us a big thumbs up on today's video. Consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't already. And we'll see you guys on the next one.
Adios.
Drive the same roads every day. We both get there our own way. Thistle and an apple tree. How different two souls can be.